Master Uguay was once a very popular, successful YouTuber and TikToker. Now he's hated and regarded as a bad content creator and pretty controversial. In today's video, we're going to be diving into Master Uguay's decline and sudden downfall. Master Uguay got popular due to his meme type content. He would rely on current day memes and past day memes to make his content.
Want a break from the ads? Want a break from the ads?
But let's not forget one crucial element. Master Uguay started off by parodying his name, Master Uguay.
Hit, don't hit, titties, no titties.
These videos were pretty comedic and immediately hit with people online. People found Oogway funny and more importantly relatable. But as quickly as Master Uguay blew up, even quicker was the hate. But I'm kinda getting ahead of myself. I genuinely don't think it should be understated how popular at one point Master Uguay was with people. People found his content funny, relatable, and most importantly as well, enjoyable. People found Master Uguay as a good, funny content creator. But part of his whole persona wasn't just the fact that he was a funny type meme character, but he was also into fitness. He was a very well kept guy, and he was very physically fit. So it would make sense that at one point in his career, he would take on a boxing fight. But by this point, he wasn't as physically fit as he used to be, and had gained a significant amount of weight, something that people bullied him for quite often. But Oogway wasn't tone deaf to this, and actually himself got involved in the joke. This is a pretty good example of what I mean when I say he's relatable. He would get involved in jokes about himself, and wouldn't take himself too serious. But that, and alongside public perception of him, would change. If you search up Master Uguay's name now on YouTube, you are greeted with hundreds of videos critiquing him for his humour and other actions he has committed. But simply put, why? A lot of people started finding his humour and his videos quite repetitive, that he was constantly doing the same thing over and over again, and it was getting boring and most importantly, annoying.
Master Uguay, for example, the amount of times the same type of joke is repeated is beyond me. It's like eating the same meal over and over again, like, won't you eventually get fucking sick of it? Well, he'll probably say no, because it helps him build up a meat-riding fanbase of 12-year-olds who think racism is genuinely fun.
It's true, Master Uguay isn't really that funny. I mean, all he does is repeat the same joke all over his channel.
A vast amount of people had the exact same criticism for Oogway, that his content was overused, annoying, and quite repetitive. It just got stale, boring, and he was beating a dead horse at this point. People also pointed out his over-reliance on bad, edgy humour that wasn't particularly funny and was just quite boring.
Hey guys. N-word. That's the joke.
However, the hate for Oogway and his edgy content climaxed when he uploaded this incredible video. Oogway throughout the video is building himself up like he's about to say the N-word for the first time, something that in the past he's done something similar to, but it always turns out to be a joke.
Okay. You guys ready? Oh my god. Alright, 3, 2, 1... neighbors.
And here he does the exact same similar routine, where throughout the video he builds it up like he's going to say it, but this time, instead of saying something like neighbors, he actually ends up saying the N-word.
For the first time in my life properly. Guys, I'm never gonna say this word in an offensive way. I will only use it for comedic value, since I'm allowed to say it now.
Most people when watching this were genuinely shocked and some even outraged by this. Oogway did this for attention and to drive publicity towards his channel. People didn't expect it because he's never done it before. It's a subvert from his usual content, and it worked. This only cemented what people said about Oogway, that his over-reliance on dark humour and overused memes was going to be the end of his channel.
What's up guys? It has come to my attention that a lot of people are making videos about me saying that I'm ruining YouTube, I have fallen off, I'm not funny, and that I'm just ruining everything. And I want to apologize for absolutely not giving a fuck!
Oogway would eventually respond to a lot of the criticism that he was facing by people by dismissing it entirely and not properly responding. He would just show his analytical figures and deny that he had fallen off, that he was not funny, and just denied everything. The video was in poor taste, and it just did not settle with a lot of people. Genuinely, when I say this video was in poor taste, and the majority of the comments agree. The majority of the comments are all hating on Oogway.
Is my racist jokes. Yes, I make dark humor jokes that I think is funny. I love to do them because I think they're funny. And since I'm getting a lot of views, a lot of people think they're funny as well. Now, in no way am I racist myself. I don't dislike any race. I don't hate any race. I love all of them. Just because I'm making messed up jokes doesn't mean I'm racist myself.
Oogway would take his quote-unquote dark humor to a brand new level when he would release a very questionable song.
Is my the barrel on his head and pull the trigger.
It's safe to say this attempt at quote-unquote dark humor did not go down very well. Master Uguay ended up getting bad on TikTok, which was one of his main platforms for content creation. Oogway would respond to a lot of the criticism on Twitter, where he would seemingly try and excuse his behaviour, saying that he thought this was normal because he would do similar stuff with his friends. Also started spewing stuff like he was trying to break out of the Matrix to try and prove a point about TikTok and YouTube and social media as a whole. He started just spurging out in general, and this Twitter spurg out lasted days, where he just kept digging his own grave. This Twitter breakdown seemed more like an attempt at more edgy memes, which just did not land. He even doubled down about saying the N-word a few times by saying the N-word a few more times. He then started doing a series of tweets where he would say that if you could forgive this person, you can forgive me, almost trying to guilt trip his audience into forgiving him, but it also came across as another missed joke, a joke that just did not land. He made a lot more racist jokes as well, and said they were dark humor. And by this point, nobody really cared if this was dark humor or racist. People were fed up with Master Uguay and quite frankly wanted him gone.
Potentially lose my whole YouTube channel. Watch me do it again.
Anything like it before. This man has collectively gathered the left, the right, the front.
In a TikTok, nobody bats an eye. But when I say the hard R in a song, then everyone loses their mind.
And how do you not notice that you're taking it way too far?
This guy's going through some sort of like manic state, and low-key, I hope he gets the help he needs because he's
the back and the center, and everybody is jumping this man one by one.
On Twitter every minute, just posting absolute nonsense. Earlier, he compared himself to Leonardo DiCaprio.
He has united everybody through the power of hate.
When Oogway uploaded these edgy content pieces, I believe his intention was to try and gauge his audience, make them laugh and entertain people. He probably didn't think that instead of laughing with him, they were going to be laughing at him. But Oogway got to a stage where his dark humour just wasn't funny. He went too far and he just kept pushing it further and further. The humour wasn't exactly funny in the first place, but when you do it to this level, people don't find it funny and it just gets boring. But Oogway is somebody who I don't think personally will learn. He seems incredibly stubborn and set in his ways. But what's your thoughts? Comment down below your opinions on Oogway. But I've been your host Samuel. If you did enjoy today's video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, and I will catch you in the next video.
Everything. And I want to apologize
for absolutely not giving a fuck!
You guys are telling me that I've fallen off? That I'm not funny? I'm getting more views than I have ever had on my main channel. I'm only going up.